Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokemon Crystal No Healing in Battle Nuzlocke Challenge. In the last episode, we took on the 7th gym battle of Kanto and the 15th gym battle total, taking on Blaine, not Blance, Blaine, the Fire-type gym leader of Seafoam Islands, and we have one badge left to obtain on our journey. Doesn't say it here, but we do have 15 gym badges, 7 of Kanto and 8 of Johto, and this is going to be the final battle of the game except for Red. This is the last stand, the 16th gym, and I am ready to take him on. With that being said, episodes that our gym battles are different in this series if you happen to be tuning in to this one for some reason. My normal episodes for this series are not normal videos I normally put up. They're cut up, and that's the experiment of this series. But this series is a little bit different with gym battles, whereas I do the gym battles as normal videos, like I would with any series. So, I have my entire team trained up to the level limit of 58. This is it. Will we make it through this game with only 3 deaths up until the end of the game? Or will somebody else fall in this hard final battle? We're about to find out, but first, I never did get an encounter on Route 1, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and get it right now. And like I said in a previous episode, the only thing I can get here is Sentret or Furret. That took a lot longer than you would like to think. So let's get this thing in an Ultra Ball and call it a day, because it's one of the last encounters we will get in the entire game. And funnily enough, in a Johto game, being Pokemon Crystal, it took me until Route 1 in Kanto to get a Sentret. That's pretty hilarious if you ask me. And we got Sentret. Now I have no idea what to name this thing. Obviously, we're not going to get to use it in this playthrough. Oh, it's the Scout Pokemon. I like that name, kind of. When acting as a lookout, it warns others of danger by screeching and hitting the ground with its tail. I'm going to go ahead and name it what I had in mind, and I'm going to name this Sentret Stretch. We have Stretch the Sentret, and it's one of the last Pokemon we're ever going to catch in this journey, which is a little bittersweet. I can't believe we're already at the end. I'm going to heal. And we're gonna go ahead and fight the 16th gym leader of the game. Alright, everybody, it is time to come up to the Viridian City Pokemon Gym, facing off against the guy we saw in Cinnabar. I've said who he is, but obviously you wouldn't know at this point in the game had you never played before. So, let's walk inside and talk to the champ in making for the final time. Yo, champ in making, how's it going? You're looking like you're on a roll. The gym leader is a guy who battled the champion 3 years ago. He's no pushover. Give it everything you've got. And that I will. So before I go in here, there are no trainers in this generation. I want to put Jules up front and go ahead and showcase the team one last time. We have Jules the Electrode holding the Magnet with Thunderbolt, Rain Dance, Thunder, and Light Screen. We have Akari the Marowak holding the Thick Club with the moves Bone Meringue, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Strength. We have Alf the Kingdra with the Mystic Water, with the moves Surf, Dragon Breath, Icy Wind, and Agility. We have Aroy, the Aerodactyl, with King's Rock, with Wing Attack, Ancient Power, Fly, and Hyper Beam. We have old Grandpa the Ursaring, still here to this day, with the Pink Bow, with Return, Fire Punch, Earthquake, and Ice Punch. And last but not least, we have Deimos the Umbreon, holding the leftovers with Bite, Shadow Ball, Toxic, which I just taught off screen, and Moonlight. So, with that being said, it is time to get the 16th and final gym leader battle underway. And there's nothing I can do now other than talk to the leader and get this amazing battle started, right here and right now. I just hope nobody happens to die in the final battle before the final battle. Hopefully this'll all go okay. Let's talk to him and get this fight underway. Yo, finally got here, huh? I wasn't in the mood at Cinnabar, but now I'm ready to battle you. Huh. You're telling me you conquered all the gyms in Johto? Johto's gyms must be pretty pathetic then. Hey, don't worry about it. I'll know if you're good or not by battling you right now. Ready, Johto champ? I am. Time for the 16th and final gym leader of the Pokemon Crystal No Healing in Battle Nuzlocke Challenge versus Leader Blue. Let's take this guy on in Viridian City. First up is gonna be Pidgeot. It's a normal flying type, and it's gonna be level 56. I need your help, Jules. Let's do this and outspeed with your amazing speed stat and strike it. What? Quick attack's interesting. That's fine. It won't do too much, and we can strike it down with a Thunderbolt. See you later, Pidgeot. At least I hope. Jules isn't the strongest attacker on the team, but he's fast and gets the job done. And that's it for Pidgeot. Nice work, Jules. All right, who's gonna be next? I have a feeling I know who it's gonna be, and it's gonna be Rhydon. It's a rock ground type, and it's gonna be level 56. I obviously am not gonna stay in here. I have the perfect strategy against this guy, but Alf has to take a hit coming in. Hopefully everything will go okay. Get back, Jules. I need your help, Alf. And it's going for Earthquake. I thought so. Alf, you have to take this Earthquake. That's what I've been really worried about, is it critting me. Oh my god. Okay, you've got to outspeed Alf, and you do. Surf's up, and that's it for Rhydon. Hopefully I don't need Alf from anything else in this fight, because he is already pretty severely damaged from this Earthquake. But luckily Surf will definitely destroy Rhydon in one shot. That's it for Rhydon. Alright, who's gonna be next? I am really worried that somebody's gonna die here. Next up is gonna be Gyarados. Oh god, does it have Earthquake? I have to switch back into Jules. There's not too much else I can do. Yeah, I do. Jules has to take one hit on switch in, that's all. Alf, get back. Gyarados is a water flying type, level 58. Don't use Earthquake, god! Yeah, sorry it has Twister. I was so worried it has Earthquake, which would have killed Jules on the switch in, but luckily Jules is faster than anything we'll fight at this point in the game. Strike that Gyarados down with a Thunderbolt, and that should hopefully be it for Gyarados. They have a lot of special defense, but not from a level 58 Pokemon that's matched with its level. Getting stabbed? There's no way. Yeah, Gyarados is done. Awesome work, Jules. You've been the star of this fight, surprisingly. Alright, next up is going to be Alakazam. That is fine by me. This is one of his strongest Pokemon, being a Psychic type at level 54. Alakazam is just deadly. Throw, what are you doing? My dogs are so bad. He does this every big fight, I swear. But he's basically a pushover, because Alakazam only has a Psychic type attack to hurt me, and Deimos will resist it, will be immune to it, because Psychic's not going to do anything to Deimos. And I can take this thing out immediately with a physical Shadow Ball. It's going to put up a Reflect. You know what, I might actually stall that Reflect out, because I don't want that to get in the way of my future fights against the last two of his Pokemon. That would be really, really bad. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and throw down a Toxic, because it's going to use Recover. So by the time Reflect wears out, Toxic will end up taking it down, and it's not going to get anything done to me in that time, because it has nothing that it can do to Deimos in this fight. So with that Alakazam Poison, it is gone no matter what in a couple of turns. And really, I'm just going to go for Moonlight. Oh, I went for Disable. That's interesting. So I can't use Toxic again, but it really doesn't matter to me. I think I'm fine. I'm just going to stall it out here. That was turn 3, so this will be turn 4, so it should wear off after this. So I'm going to go for Shadow Ball next, I believe. And hopefully it'll go down with that, because I don't want it to have to put up another Reflect. I probably should have used Shadow Ball right there. But hopefully Shadow Ball can take it out right here and get done with this Alakazam. With the poison, of course, because I really don't want to see it put up another Reflect. At the end of the day, it really won't affect me that greatly, but I'd like to have it not up for the future fights. And Reflect did fade, and I think it's going to go ahead and use it again. No, it used Recover. Great. Toxic and Shadow Ball should take it out right here, and that'll be it for Alakazam. Alright, Deimos, hit this thing with a Shadow Ball. On top of that Toxic, hopefully you can take it out right here. I hope, because if not, it's just a stall fest, just like in Sabrina's gym. And we did take it out. Nice work, Deimos. Alright, no damage taken at all, because there's not much it can do to Deimos. Actually, nothing it can do to Deimos. And next up is going to be Arcanine. This actually worries me, because Alpha is who I wanted to use for the Arcanine here. But I don't think it can do too much to Deimos. Toxic's disabled. I'm just going to go for Bite, I think. Flamethrower is going to do a lot of damage, but Deimos is really bulky that I don't think it's going to do over half no matter what. I know I could switch, and I probably will. I just want to go for Bite here. I don't really know. I know his last Pokemon is Exeggutor, so if I was in with Deimos, that would be pretty ideal. I'm going to throw down Toxic, and I'm going to take Arcanine out with Deimos, I think. This could be risky, but even with a crit Flamethrower, Deimos should be perfectly fine with the amount of bulk that he has behind him. Yeah, I'm going to go throw down Toxic, and yeah, I should be alright, I think. I'm going to go ahead and Moonlight. Yeah, let's go ahead and use Moonlight, because it's going to use Flamethrower. A crit would do a lot of damage here, but hopefully it doesn't crit and I can Moonlight, fully healing me. Well, not fully healing me, but getting a lot of my health back. I want to get Deimos really full health right here, or really close to it at least. That way I can come back in for Deimos after. Yeah, okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back into Alf though. I'll get Extreme Speed if Flame. Yeah, I just don't want to risk it. I know this looks like a stall fest, but there's not too much I can do here. If I switch back into Alf and Flamethrower does a decent chunk, which I know I 4 times resist it, that's bad. That's a crit. Oh my god, that was scary. And it burned Deimos! I might have just messed me up bad for Exeggutor. I might have put myself in a really bad situation. But I know this thing probably has Extreme Speed, and if I switch into Alf, Extreme Speed might be able to take Alf down. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go into Alf. This could be a really bad play, but I don't think Flamethrower will do too much. I know I 4 times resist it. That's the only thing I've got going for me right now. Come on, Alf. Take that Flamethrower really good. Yeah, you did. All right. And I don't think no matter what, Extreme Speed would take me down. And I know I'm going to outspeed it, most likely, unless it goes for Extreme Speed. So that's what I was worried about. Come on, Alf. Oh my god, yes. All right, Surf's up. Get rid of this Arcanine, and he's got 1 Pokemon left. Surf, Alf. And that's it for Arcanine. He has 1 Pokemon left, and I'm really worried about it, because Deimos is in bad shape because of that burn. Staying in might have really put me in a bad shot for this. His final Pokemon is Exeggutor. It's a Psychic Grass type, and it's going to be level 58. I obviously can't stay into this. I know I'm not weak to it, but it's going to set up Sunny Day, I believe. Oh, Aroy! Right! Come on back, Alf! Alright, let's go, Aroy! You can do this! Alright, it's gonna set. Oh, it's just going straight for the Solar Beam. That's fine! I can fly! Yeah, fly, Aroy! Up in the sky, and Solar Beam's gonna miss. Come on down and hit that Exeggutor with everything you've got. Will it be enough to take it out? I don't know. I don't think so. They're pretty bulky. I know Aroy's really strong. No, it wasn't quite enough, but that's okay. The King's Rock made it flinch! Oh my god. Let's have some. No, if he heals, that'd be bad. Yeah, he did. So if I Hyper Beamed, that would have put me in a bad spot. I was going to do it for funsies, but I had a feeling he'd use his full restores. That's fine. We can Wing Attack twice, and that'll do the same result as using Fly once and Wing Attack once. Actually, it'll be quicker because that's 3 turns versus 2. Aroy, finish this fight off with a Hyper Beam! Out with style! And that's it for Blue! Nice work, team! That went really well. It's a hard fight, especially not being able to heal, but luckily, that's the only hard fight in Kanto that we would have had to face at all. That's it for Blue. What? How the heck did I lose to you? Huh. Alright, here, take this. It's the Earth Badge. And with that, we get the 16th badge, the Earth Badge, from Blue! Alright, this is the only Earth that's flat, the Earth Badge. Alright, I was wrong. You're the real deal, you're a good trainer. But I'm gonna beat you someday, don't you forget it. And with that, we have 16 badges, if you save right here. 16 badges. And there's only one thing left to do, and that is to head to Professor Oak's lab, because he said he has something for us after we get all 16 badges. So let's fly to Pallet Town and see what he has to say. Inside of his lab, let's talk to him, and he says, "Wow, that's excellent. You collected the gym badges of Kanto? Well done. I was right in my assessment of you. Tell you what, Crystal, I'll make arrangements so that you can go to Mount Silver. Mount Silver is a big mountain that is home to many wild Pokemon. It's too dangerous for your average trainer, so it's off limits, but we can make an exception in your case, Crystal. Go up to the Indigo Plateau. You can reach Mount Silver from there. How is your Pokedex coming? Yeah, I don't care about your rating of my Pokedex. It's not the greatest, of course, but that's fine. Now, let's head to the Pokemon Reception Gate and enter Mount Silver." right through Victory Road, or west of Viridian City. That would have been the better way to go, I suppose. You can now go this way, and this will lead you to Mount Silver and Route 28. So, I get a couple more encounters before I end off the game. By riding through here, I can reach Mount Silver, which I'm not too sure what I want to go for in there. I'll just probably... I think the only thing I can get is Tangela, actually, but I don't know about Route 28, so I'll have to look that up. Does this say Silver Cave? Are these different areas, actually? Hold on. Yeah, there's a Pokemon Center here, and I have no idea, actually. This is really confusing. This says, trainers who seek power, Mount Silver, despite its many dangers. With their trusted Pokemon, they must feel they can go anywhere. That woman made no sense. So yeah, there's a Pokemon Center here, and we are now back in Johto, I believe. So if you go ahead and try and fly, you'll be able to fly to all the places of Johto and Mount Silver. Yeah, it is Silver Cave. I wonder if it actually says Mount Silver is a different place. I'm curious about that one. It doesn't seem to say. I'm not going to count them as separate places. Just one. I can get something out here, and I can get something in there. So I guess we'll get our final encounter, and the only thing here I can get is a Tangela, which I already failed, but I guess I get a second shot at one. And the Pokemon are really, really high leveled here, meaning training for Red is going to be a lot easier. Training's still going to take a while, but look at that, 1,000 experience from that Dodrio. That's pretty cool. Alright, Tangela, show up so I can catch you and get on with the game. So I never actually got anything in Silver Cave, actually. The Tangela never showed up, but I did look it up, and on Route 28, I get Tangela here as well, and I can get Magmar in the Silver Cave. So I'm gonna get a Tangela over here, and then I guess for my final encounter of the game, I can catch a Magmar inside of Silver Cave, or Larvitar, but that's unlikely, or Misdreavus, but I'm probably gonna get Magmar. So let's try and catch Tangela. I hope I can catch it without knocking it out, and I hope it gets in the ball easily. Never mind, it runs away. So I had no idea those could run away, so I either get Tangela out here or something in the cave. So I guess I'll go in the cave and see what I can get, unless this is a Tangela, of course. So in the cave, I find a Magmar. So my final encounter of the game is a level 45 Magmar. Interesting. I don't think I can weaken this thing with anything, so let's hope for the best. Please let my final catch be easy, or run away. That always happens. They always shake 3 times on the first ball. I mean, I'm gonna try and use Surf with Alf now that the sunny day is up. I mean, I could Icy Wind. I'm just gonna I'll Icy Wind it. Who knows how long this is gonna take. I am convinced that catching Pokemon in this game is so much harder than the newer games. That took me over 20 balls in the red. I'm disgusted. It's the Spitfire Pokemon. It moves more frequently in hot areas, and it can heal itself by dipping its wound in lava. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and name this Magmar Hallerpino, because it wanted to make me scream with how hard it was to catch it. So, with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Nuzlocks or Wedlocks like Pokemon Crystal, feel free to subscribe. And from now to the next episode, I have to train every single one of these Pokemon up to the level limit of 75 for the final battle of the game. Before I go, I just wanted to go ahead and show off all of the Pokemon we caught on this journey that we didn't get to use, and say a bit of a condolence for the 3 that have fallen, being Brute the Geodude, Argway the Bayleaf, and Angel the Skarmory. Oh, out of those 3, and the 6 on our team, those were the only Pokemon that we used for a long time. Other than that, we have a PC box filled of a lot of Pokemon. Maribou, obviously, we did use. I loved her. She was amazing. And all of these Pokemon we caught and, you know, had on our journey. Even though they weren't on our team, they were still here. And I think it's pretty cool to go ahead and show them all off. I think that they deserve that. Purser as well, we used for a long time, obviously. We even caught the Celebi. Coral we used for a long time. It's been a really fun adventure, and I'm very happy with how it's turned out. I think it's been really fun. The only gripe I have is the fact that Pokemon are so hard to catch. Even level 3 Sentret took me a couple of Pokeballs. Like, it's been pretty rough, but other than that, I've really enjoyed the playthrough, and to all these Pokemon that never got to be fully used to their potential, and even the some that were used, like Maribou and Pelu, maybe we'll see them again someday. But for now, if you guys enjoyed this episode, A like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And I'll see you guys in the next episode for the finale of the Crystal No Healing in Battle Nuzlocke Challenge, the movie. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.